Hello and welcome, Stay here. I come with another bunch of tips for campaign, and this time it's Tamurkhan. Maggot Host. Yes, I got a bunch of tips that can help you to make your campaign smooth and relaxing. Some of them are quite obvious, some of them are not. I'm pretty sure everyone can find something for themselves. And yeah, just if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe for more. You can check my channel, yeah. But for now, let's go. When you start your adventure with Tamurkhan, literally at the beginning of beginning, you shouldn't build yourself military building. And I'm dead serious. It's all on your shoulders how much you can take and how good you are with just limited units you have. Because that's all. All those units, with some exceptions, it's literally all you're gonna get until you build military buildings. And I would absolutely wait. Absolutely, I would wait and not build any military building till, I don't know, I defeat Colexan Eater or something like that. And for all this time, I wouldn't bother. So I would recruit what I can. Honestly, you don't need all of this, trust me. And what I suggest to build immediately is these two buildings. I would start with Warpstone Locus. This way, you have a Plague-Ridden and Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle. You can recruit one of each, or maybe two of each. I think one of each at the start. And once you reach like level 7 with Sorcerer, Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle, you get Pestilent Decay, Mortis Engine effect. It's ridiculous. And once I get this, you demolish it as this and pop this because you want to have walls. And then you get Cultist of Nurgle and Exalted Hero. And those 4 heroes on top of it with Kazek, which you're going to get immediately, build up an amazing kill combo. They're weak, but with Tamurkhan on top of it, all those units you have here will be enough. So first province, you shouldn't bother with military buildings at all, because it's just a waste of slot. In Gallo-Tree, you do not have space for military, because there is a landmark, which you want to have, and then you want to have money, and you want to have growth. These 3 buildings you want to have in the Gallo-Tree, and Plains on San Bajin, you want to have money as priority currently, and without demolishing, then walls. And later on you can add growth, you can add military building or something. But until you get like tier 3, I wouldn't even bother, or tier 4 even, I wouldn't bother. And I would build in next province, or 2 province from here, I would build one of these the low tier minor settlements military buildings. Most likely this, because Bile Trolls are insane, and Chosen of Nurgle are also great. You don't even need Chosen. Chaos Warriors of Nurgle with great weapons, rip. And Plague-Ridden, I guess, Plague Bearers are also okay, but from these 3, like Bile Trolls, Chosen and Plague Bearers, Bile Trolls are gonna be your thing. But at the start, I would absolutely go for heroes, because Nurgle is, yeah. And this will absolutely make your campaign go smooth as baby butt. One of the first technologies you should absolutely reach when you are Tamurkhan is Nurgle Blessed. Diplomatic relations with Warriors of Chaos, Demons of Chaos, Chaos Dwarves, Beastmen, and Norska. Improve your relation with evil guys. This way, none of the evil guys will bother you. None of them. So, I started here, and I've sent my heroes there, but I didn't have to deal with Archon. I haven't bothered with anyone from this side. Absolutely no. I was able to go for Kolek, and then just deal with whatever ogres, Bashiva, and everything, then went to Grand Cafe. It's turn 88, and I finally I'm done with Grand Cafe. But I had no problems from Chaos Dwarves, I had no problems with Norska, Archer, nobody touched me, nobody had a problem with me. I didn't have to like build emergency armies because no one was bothering me. So Nurgle Blast is absolute must. Talent like this in Daniel campaign makes it super easy because once you research this as a Daniel, nobody bothers you except the Dark Elves, which you need to eliminate, and then you have like 40-50 turns of peace if you don't go anywhere. That's why this campaign is so freaking easy. And this makes it also easy because you're surrounded by evil guys, and this will make evil guys like you. So get it done, you'll have so much peace. Okay, money. Money is important. Tamurkhan makes money from sacking settlements, looting settlements, and also buildings. A lot of buildings offers money, you should absolutely use it. The main money building from infrastructure is up to tier 4. It gives you 600 money, 600 gold. But if your growth is beyond 200 or population surplus is 5, you get extra 250. So what you need to do is make sure you have 250 per province. It's not that hard because like on tier 5 you get a growth building that gives you 90 immediately. Then you have some technology, I think it was somewhere. Growth 15, so there is something. Then you have another commandment. With upgrade it's 30 or it's 50. I think it's... No. It's actually 30. So it's almost 200. And a minor settlement, another growth building somewhere. In this case, I have ports. And wait, port doesn't give me? Oh yeah, okay. I had growth building. I remove it when I reach surplus 5 because I didn't need to have any more. So yeah, and this building is heart of your economy. You need to have it in every settlement. Because money for Nurgle, like I said, sacking city, looting city, but you're gonna need a lot of fucking money. It's, you know, it's favor, total, it's the chaos favor, they call it. So you want to have it in every goddamn settlement. Literally every settlement. No jokes. Like, I'm gonna have here for sure once I level this up. And yeah. Some of the resources are really nice. Some of them are trash. So you don't need to build all the resources. Like, this one is decent. But there is one like... oh, see? Dye gives you money. But I think there was one that was actually trash. Jesus, I don't even remember. Yeah, like, this one is okay. But you don't need it. Eventually you don't need it, so whatever. But in this case, I do need it, so I'm gonna build it. Because I just leveled up. So yeah. Money in every goddamn settlement. Eventually, I'll have it everywhere. But... otherwise, you're gonna struggle a lot, and make sure you have growth, and after that, corruption plus commandment will fix your public order. You should not have many problems of public order if your corruption is decent, and it's always decent, so you shouldn't worry that much. Every major settlement in a province, give it walls. By walls, I mean spiked palisade, stuff like that. 2 reasons. 1, you give protection to your settlement, because building up the settlement is ass. Losing the settlement when like trying to get the circle complete to get the units is ass. So if you lose it, you're gonna cry. And this gives you walls, extra units, but what's most important, capacity for heroes. Yes, you're gonna get a lot of heroes thanks to this. Same goes for this warpstone building. It gives you capacity for heroes. So you can have fuckload of heroes. Just look at capacity I have. I purposely not use it because it's so many heroes. I cannot even use all of them. So Nurgle is literally swimming with heroes. And if you want to have a lot of heroes, absolutely build the walls and the other building. But even if you don't want to have heroes like me, absolutely build walls. You don't want to lose your main settlements, because it really sucks to lose them. Really sucks. So yeah, just make sure you do it. And when you have settlements like Dragon Gates, like the gates, right? Use commandment that gives you infestation. Or if you have plague coming through. If you have plague coming through, then you can add the plague. But no, just keep that. Tamurkhan campaign offers Tamurkhan's chieftains. These are 6 legendary heroes that are really freaking good, and it's really worth to have them. So you should absolutely prioritize unlocking them first over abilities, units, stuff like that. So you start with Kasich, and then you need to pay 7 dominance, I think it's 7, yeah, for unlocking them. And you can, immediately you're recruited. They're recruited next to Tamurkhan, so you can put them immediately to an army, give them some levels, and start progressing. I would not stress about, oh, I need to, with this hero, I need to kill this. I would not worry about that. I would worry, though, about unlocking them. They are their sole, entire core of this campaign. And having all of them will make your life so much easier. Especially when you level them up and you unlock the abilities, units. It's all great. But first, prioritize unlocking them. And once you unlock them, make sure you know who does what. Because some of the abilities are insane. Like, you can get, with Kargan, you can absolutely refresh campaign movement. For 1 dominance, you can restore all movement. Really freaking good. Kasich, chance for plague spreading all armies 20%. That's a lot. And also enables attrition for enemy armies in Kasich current army, province. If you are in a big province, you enter a province and there is a lot of enemies, boom, attrition immediately. Some of them are insane, like, oh my god, this one is crazy. Quetzalcoatl is absolutely nuking campaign movement, so you can freeze an army, which is sick. You can also have stalking stands for current army or all armies. Same goes for Beast Path, which is pretty much, hop. But it's useful if you want to use it for all armies. However, you could put it something better. And instant replenishment, fully replenishment for Ezar, or just replenishment for whatever you are. So in enemy territory. So all these abilities are pretty sweet, and you can absolutely use them to your benefit. So make sure you check who does what, and try to remember that. Because outside of the abilities, they also have traits. And those traits also matter. Each chieftain have its own trait, its own item and skills that benefits certain type of army. And this is what I highly recommend, is building armies around those heroes. And I'm dead serious. Like, I always love to use Kugath as an artillery piece, because he's freaking great, okay? As an artillery piece, as a unit that shoots. So Ezar is master here, because, yeah, like this sucks, okay? But Ezar ability, ammunition 15% and range 10%. You don't get often chance to, in Nurgle, have like ammunition and range. Yeah, you could try with the units that Ezar is offering you, like some of these. I mean, that gives you 6. Yeah, that's decent. But Soul Grinders works as well. And I love to use Dreadquake Mortars because they are fun. They're really fun. And Soul Grinders, Kugath, they all work together. So Ezar is absolutely buffing them. Kasich, oh my god, Kasich is created to be cavalry hero. So I put him into a cavalry army. And what he does? Oh, speed, charge bonus, melee defense, melee attack, recruitment, all great. But on top of everything, he also provides campaign movement range plus 15%. That's really nice. So each of them offers something. And it's important to remember what. Like, I really love to have Modern Hull in Tamurkhan's army. And the reason for that, Frenzied Assault, which is lovely, and speed for all units, vigor loss reduction also great. This lets him to build some specific army. Like I said, it's for specific armies. You can have some of these units, merge them together, or infantry if you really want, or cavalry. But I found him be wonderful in Tamurkhan's Plague Ogre's army. Oh, they work so nice because he buffs speed of Plague Ogres and makes them less tired. This also works with Tamurkhan himself, so you make Ogres speed 60, while base they have 48. So 60 speed is like slow cavalry already. Slow cavalry Ogres, yeah. Each of them, like I said, is providing something important, and you can build around it an army. Just need to know who does what. And once you do it, I recommend building an army this way. It makes you, it gives you so much more fun having variety of armies rather than spam something. No, you can have variety of armies around legendary hero that they can, you know, smash everything. And it's absolutely one of my favorite campaigns because of the variety I can build here with legendary heroes to back it up. Really fun, really easy to build it, and quite strong. The more plague infections you have, the more you can do shenanigans. You can spread plague, but also you need to use infections to build yourself military buildings, which is quite important. So sometimes it's better to have post-battle, it's max 100 infection, to get 100 infection over some money. Because money is not that hard, but infection might be. And eventually I recommend building also in settlements buildings that gives you the infection. I have 900 per turn. And this is decent. I don't think I need much more because I'm on like 5,000 and I'm not spending it that much. But what is important, you can rush the cycle by spending. Let me find a good one. By spending the infections, I can rush the cycle and get the valuable units. Like here, I unlocked just 2 Great Unclean Ones and Toad Dragon. I'm gonna do it again, and boom! Now I have to my disposal great units, which I can absolutely recruit in some of the armies which I'm trying to build. Wherever you are, yeah, here. So I can have Toad Dragons. And that's great. Wherever you are. Yeah, so if you need units, it's sometimes good to have the infectious. That's why get yourself some of the infection buildings and sometimes prioritize over money. Just make sure you know what you're doing. So check the cost of buildings, because they're not costing cheap. It's like 400 to up to 600-700, depends on the province, per the important building. That's why, yeah, absolutely pay attention what you're doing and just accumulate some of it. Don't spend it too soon, because you're gonna screw yourself over. You're not gonna have a lot of units. If you're playing evil and killing good guys, and you research the technology I told you so, that evil guys like you, you should not sign up too many treaties. I signed up some treaties, like Clan Moors, to have... Oh, they don't like me because of ogres, okay. But I had military access, so they don't cry about it and don't backstab me when I'm dealing with dwarves. I also signed up treaty with Villit, because I didn't want him to interrupt me when I do stuff. I didn't set up any treaty with Sale, and I don't plan having treaties with too many peoples. Like Archeron, I really wanted to have Archeron ASAP because I was afraid he will actually, because he starts not really liking you because you're fighting Colic. So he was the reason why I did want to be his buddy. But most of the evil guys, I don't have to, because I just play campaign and they like me because I smash stuff. I don't sign up treaty, which I recommend not doing, because then you can just break the, you don't have to break any treaty, and you can immediately attack them, so you can conquer the territory and just, you know, dominate the world. So yeah, just don't bother with too many treaties, because you don't need to. I mean, okay, you can get some trading, okay? Like, oh, Norska doesn't trade. My bad.
You play in the dark.
Demons. Yeah, who else? Oh yeah, they don't... I don't trade with anybody. I forgot. Tamurkhan doesn't fucking trade. Okay, my bad. So no point. Absolutely no point in treaties unless you want to have access to their units, like I did with Khorne, Arbaldi, Undefeated. Because my goal was to steal one of the heroes or recruit something from Khorne to make my army better. But that was the only freaking reason. Outside of that, just don't bother, so you can conquer whatever you want. In major settlements, I should recommend getting these two military buildings in every major settlement. I mean, eventually you're gonna reach capacity where you just cannot have more units. But at least at the start, in few first major settlements, it's good to have those two military buildings, because they are only in major settlements. The other three are in minor settlements. So don't bother building them up. Build those instead. Those, always in minor settlements, don't bother with major. It's a waste of slot. You rather want to have something more important like growth building, infectious building, even the protection and or walls. So yeah, make sure you do it. And unless you want to have it, then it's insane, but you can get it in the end. But I would get infectious building always over the minor settlements military buildings. Build them only in minor settlements because it doesn't matter too much. They're always up to tier 3, so you can have them in minor settlements as well. This way, you're gonna have in my major settlements, you know, space for the important stuff. Each of the chieftains have final battle. Like a quest battle, they're quite simple. If you have a decent army, it's always Tamurkhan's army. Always. Even if the chieftain is not in Tamurkhan's army always gonna be fighting the battle. So remember that. And yeah, some of them have nice rewards. I mean, nice rewards. It's just a battle, and you unlock another like second capacity for the final unit from that specific chieftain. So like I have here, Frost Dragon, 2 of them, Kha'Zix, Toad Dragon. So stuff like that. Quite nice to do it. I recommend doing them. I didn't because I don't wanna reach. I purposely not do them because I don't want to reach long victory. I don't want, because I don't want to end game crisis currently, because I'm trying to move my armies to have the end game eventually happen, so I can test some armies. But I don't know when it's gonna happen. For now, I purposely not do it. But those quest battles are decent. They're not really challenging. They're definitely fun, and I like the quest battles because these are the modern quest battles that doesn't really suck that hard. And yeah, so just do it, but remember, I like to recommend it when I like conquer a settlement and, you know, I move out the Tamurkhan and then I can do the quest battle. This way I do like another battle and he will replenish in the end, so it's not a problem. So this is a good moment to do it. Of course, not right before, like, let's say you have 3 armies in the province that are coming for you and you want to do it. No, absolutely not. Don't forget plagues. Plagues are amazing, but like I did say in my old tips video for Nurgle, and it was Kuga, I come back here and say the same. I use them right before I have some important battle. I don't spam them across the... I mean, I could now, but I don't. Like, upkeep, yeah. I mean, I could use it. I like to have the blessed symptoms, which is nice for military building, income from all buildings, and let's say growth. And this way, okay, I can get province that gives me the most money, Dragon Isles, and this will be like home of plague. So like I said, pick, and now spread chance, why not? Duration. Now I have so much stuff I can just max it out. And yeah, it cost me 500, but whatever. And this is great. This is great all. But this one is very specific because it's primarily for settlement. Like, but the rest, I tend to use it when I'm about to fight. Like, missile resistance is crazy good. Vanguard deployment, amazing. Melee defense, all those things are really useful. You can also do trick like campaign, attrition. You can infect somebody, but I rather infect my own guys, my armies, because they don't die. So I spread it more effective than if I put it on the army and the army attacks me, I wipe it out, plague is gone. Plague most likely is gone. So I prefer to infect my guys, and when I'm about to do some important battle, Jesus, if I find any battle now. No, I won't. I mean, no, I have these, so you can see. Oh, they have already plague. A campaign movement range for them is melee attack, and they suffer attrition. So this is bonkers. But I do not have it. Okay, they do have plague. I don't want to mix plagues because this will mess everything up. But this one is nice. But if I didn't have a plague, like for this Lothar army, I would get myself, I don't know, melee attack? This one is meh, because the Rot Knights can heal. Armor, I guess, and campaign movement range. This is decent. Any other? I would say missile resistance, melee attack, and like Vanguard deployment. Or upkeep if I need money. So, I would use it before battle. This was spreaded from some time ago. It's circled around, so I was actually lucky with this one, because this plague is just traveling for plenty of turns already. So I managed to lose it on Lothar, and it still circles around, so I get money per each plague spreading, and hell yeah, campaign movement range minus 15%, and attrition for everything. Like, come on, attrition. I don't think it works on the settlement. I mean, it does a little bit, but it's meh. But on armies, oh, it starts eating them alive. So, that's what I recommend. You don't have to do it. You can spread plagues as you wish. You can do it. But if you want to, benefit from them as well as possible, then I would do it directly before the battle when you need to be tougher, because a big battle is ahead of you, or just the province one somewhere where you make money. When you begin campaign with Tamurkhan, and if you follow my guidelines, you won't have to go to Archon. I mean, you can try to go here and save Epidemius, but in all my campaigns, he gets wiped really quick. So I would recommend getting through the Ogre Land and everything to Kugath, to Dragon Isles. Because you want to absolutely confederate Kugath. And once you get Kugath, oh, Kugath is a powerhouse. Absolutely powerhouse. He's really good legendary lord. Because he buffs like Nurglings, he does nice stuff like gives growth per region after winning a battle, all provinces. So after he wins, he bump up the growth, buffs on great and clean ones, and unlocks Plague Ridden everywhere. Plus this chance on plague spreading and infection cost to create plague minus 10%. Really freaking good lord in general. So you wanna unlock him. Of course, you can try getting Epidemius. Problem is that Epidemius get into war with evil guys, and that can mess up. What my plan is that eventually I'm gonna come here and I spread the Nurgle corruption, and that should bring Epidemius back, because I'm pretty sure you can resurrect him from this rebellion. I think Legend did that back in the day. So it's totally possible. If not, I'll check it. But I'm pretty sure it's possible because he did before. But if not, then absolutely you may think about saving Epidemius. Epidemius is not that great of a legendary lord. I value Kugath 10 times more, but it's up to you. I would absolutely aim towards unlocking Kugath in Dragon Isles, because there is also a lot of enemies. Ogres, Grimgor, right? The Grimgor is here. A lot of minor clans, ogres, greenskins, everything. Then it's Bashiva, and there is Greases also. And in the end, you also get the vampire count. So there is a lot of crap to go through, but it gives you enough money, enough experience, so it's nice and smooth curve towards the Kugath, and then after you get Kugath, you can go and attack Grand Cafe from multiple places, like here. It can happen. I mean, Grand Cafe can attack you earlier because you fight Bashiva, but in the end, you have to do it anyway. So yeah, get Kugath and smash Grand Cafe. Where your units are like half alive. This happens after battles or when you recruit units, because you do not recruit, since they're instant recruits, there is a punishment. So there is a certain level of HP units will have, and they need to heal up in order to be full capacity. But sometimes when you're in a like big need of having actually full held up units, you can do a trick like that. So I'm taking my wizard up. So I have 19, and I recruit Rot Knights, and there is 10, so I can get like these. Boom. This way I managed to heal up some of them. Remember that whenever you healed up, then the experience is mixed and they might drop below, like rank 9, stuff like that. But that's a problem I'm gonna worry the other day. Now I just wanna have my units healed up. Oh, actually it didn't matter in the end. And I can go back. Yeah, I lost some movement, but in the end, that was worth it. Because now most of my units gonna be healed up. Of course, I can do this more if I unlock some more Rot Knights, which you can do. Tamurkhan is incredibly strong. He is insanely strong. And he is pretty much a Doomstack on his own. That's why he doesn't need to have crazy army, but I recommend Plague Ogres for him. Plague Ogres works excellent, he buffs them nicely. Yeah, there is more attack for them, and there is this. Only for own army, so it's important to have it. This, on the other hand, the Plague Toads, Toad Dragons, works for every army. So this is recommended for Tamurkhan himself. Upkeep, yeah, all great. yeah, regeneration makes Tamurkhan insanely powerful, and he has 18,000 life, so it's really hard to put him down. But always put him on a mount, and yeah, you will have a lot of fun with Tamurkhan. What I recommend is to give him Pestilent Decay. Absolutely, you need to have it even over buffing units. I buffed Tamurkhan completely before I started go blue line or red line, because I had so much fun smashing everything. I absolutely didn't need to buff my army or get a lightning strike. Oh my god. No. AI was trying to use lightning strike on me, but when it's Tamurkhan, he's soloing a lot by himself. So yeah, you can do so much crazy stuff. So his army, I would recommend ogres with some heroes. I always have like double heroes and one wizard, because I tend to split my armies into 2 groups, so there is like enough heroes per each group, and then I can fight in multiple places. And I do that because I often fight multiple armies, and I need to have, support here and there. But ogres for Tamurkhan works excellent, unless you can try to make him like, one-man doomstack. But this requires some trait farming, or you can spam heroes with him, and this will be fine as well. And that's it. I hope this was useful, and yeah, Tamurkhan is amazing. I love his campaign. It's really good. It's really good. It's the best of Nurgle lords, and he's absolutely powerhouse. But with the tips I gave you, I hope this will make your campaign way better. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Take care, and bye-bye.